How y'all feeling? What's going on? What's up, y'all? Trying to find something real quick. Probably should have found that shit before I got on here though. I can't see it. But what's up? How everybody doing? Bing. What's up? I see you. How do we raise our vibration? You take the first step, asking the question. The first step is to wonder, to ask. And then from that ask formula, you say ask, seek, and knock. And then you go on and you seek. And when you find the door, you knock. And on the other side of that door, answers to whatever it was you were looking for. So then you specify your questions and you learn how to ask the right questions, like they showed you in the movie iRobot, right? Where the brother had jumped out, fell from all those stories, committed suicide, as they were saying he did. And then Will Smith shows up onto the scene. He's like, why this, why that? And he's like, you're not asking the right questions, or something to that effect. And then he said, why would you kill yourself? And then he's like, that is the right question. You understand? So you ask questions is one thing, then you start asking the right questions, and you get the right answers. Right? So that leads you to the next step and the next step and the next step and the next step. Because if you ask it the wrong way, think about it like this: how do we get to the fifth dimension? There is no fifth dimension. So all the answers that you will get for the fifth dimensional question will be off, because there's no fifth dimension. Meaning there's no dimension that is numbered to say this is the fifth one. You understand? And so how do I reach this? How do I become in tune with the spirit of God? How do I meet the spirit of God? And say there is no spirit of God, as in what you think spirit is. Then you have to specify what you're saying. Are you saying, how do I come in contact with the prophets of extraterrestrial beings? See, you feel what I'm saying? So it depends. Each question will still get you somewhere. You'll get an answer of some sort. Even if it's no answer, they say no response is still a response. Okay? It's just learning which ones will lead you to the steps you want to take to. So you say, how do we raise our vibration? Your vibration of what? Is it the vibration of your brain, the vibration of your heart, the vibration of your liver, the vibration of your whole body? What do you want to raise your vibration for? And these questions will give you answers, because when I'm asking you, you're answering in your mind. And you say, okay, this is what I'm really looking for. And you got to go directly for what you're looking for. And you'll get the answer. Dimensions are a thing, is that you can't number them. You know what I'm saying? You can't number the dimensions. Let me tell you how you can't number them. Because if you bring me anybody who teaches about the fifth dimension, they can't describe it. They can't describe it at all. You understand that? So if you can't describe something, then for one, you're either playing a spirit game, or you just don't even know what you're talking about to begin with. You're just repeating what somebody said. And why would I say you're playing a spirit game? Well, you can't describe something that exists beyond 3D. See, watch this. You say you can, but if I asked you to, you couldn't. So we're going to put you to the test. You see how you said you can describe the fifth dimension? Okay, describe the fifth dimension for me without using third dimensional descriptions. Describe it for me. Do 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 do. Using the English language to transmute your words to the right overstanding, family. Yeah, you can use whatever language, you know. You don't get too caught up in the language. You can use whatever language as long as it's overstood. Because right knowledge is English. When you say right knowledge, that's an English phrase. You understand? I don't really be just inviting everybody on. I don't really know who that is. I don't do that. I don't be knowing people at it. But I would, if he want to comment, he can comment, and then we'll get into it. But if I don't know people, I don't really be just bringing them up. Say fasting. Hey, we got one more day. How many people feeling it? Because I'm definitely feeling it. But it's good if you feel it, man. That's some good. That's a good thing. Yes, I have read the Emerald Tablets. That's a good thing. So the bottom line is you wouldn't be able to describe it. So no, there's no fifth dimension. There's only fifth dimension is like the spiritual community's way of saying heaven or nirvana. That's their way of saying that. They won't call it heaven, but ask them: is the fifth dimensional a place? Is the fifth dimension a place where people go to be tortured? No. Is the fifth dimension a place where people go and they experience pain and stress and drama and all that? No. Trauma? No. Illness? No. Okay, well then this you're describing heaven. That's what all he's saying. So if it's a state of consciousness, then what is consciousness operating within? The third dimension. Everything is three-dimensional. This is one of the things that may stump people, but everything that you can observe happens within person, place, or thing. You haven't taken it farther. So then we need to stop spiritualizing even dimensions. Because if you go to another dimension, somebody said, I've been in the fifth dimension. I said, well, what did it look like? It was bright. Okay, then that's, what colors did you see? I saw purple, I saw blue. Then you were still here. You were still here, you were just in a different frequency of here. You understand? Or a different state of observation here. You know what I mean? But nobody's went beyond it. So is the bottom line is if you keep teaching that there's a 5D and you can't even explain what 5D is, what winds up happening? What winds up happening is people become spiritualized when it comes to talking about dimensions. Now, I won't reject it. I'll just say if you can describe the fifth dimension for me, you'll be the first person in history to be able to do it. Describe it. Describe something that exists beyond person, place, or thing. Describe something that exists. I'll give you another challenge. Describe or tell me about a color that doesn't exist within the parameters of black to white or red to violet. Give me a color that doesn't exist within those parameters. Give me the color. First of all, you wouldn't be able to name it. Second of all, you wouldn't be able to describe it. Because if you give me the name, you say, Mapatibula. I say, Mapatibula. Mapatibula. That's the color? Yeah, nigga, Mapatibula. Okay, what does it look like? Describe it for me. It's reddish orange. Nigga, that's red and orange. You know what I'm saying? Okay, give me the cyan color. What is that? Describe it for me. Don't just tell me what it is. Describe it. Fuchsia. Give me the, okay, what is it? You understand? It wouldn't be able to be answered because the parameters that you're speaking about is science. It ain't something somebody has an opinion about. It ain't no discovery. It's science. If you want to know what the color spectrum is, take a water hose, go outside, put your thumb in the water hose, turn the water hose up on high, and cause the water to sprinkle out. And you will see a rainbow. Just hold it up a little bit. You'll see a rainbow. Remember when we were children, we would do that? Next time you look at a rainbow, there goes your reality. Right there. The whole of your reality operates within those parameters. You understand? Exactly. From 1 to 9. From darkness to light. All the colors in between. Roy G. Biv. Okay, so give me a color that exists outside of that color spectrum. If you can't, then what would you be describing beyond this dimension? There is no fifth dimension. And people don't want to hear that because it's like you telling somebody there ain't no heaven. It's not that I'm telling you ain't no heaven. I'm telling you that people have mystified heaven. There is no metaphysical, no. Everything that you know operates within physicality. As a matter of fact, if you go, don't take my word for it, I'll give you a school to walk through yourself. Walk through the Hermeticas. The Hermetica school will teach you that they gave the world metaphysics. You understand? And they kept the actual studies of science to themselves. Like everybody else gets theology, and the people who know the sacreds, they say we're going to keep this actual study to ourselves, the real religion to ourselves. They gave you metaphysics. How is time not physical? When time and space are a continuum. You have to study science, family. Okay? Study quantum physics. Study physics, simple physics, before you start talking about quantum. Time and space are a continuum. They're one and the same. So if you move your hand right now across your phone, you just moved your hand across time. So space isn't a thing. Time isn't a thing. Okay, is space tangible? Yes. Space is tangible. All right. If I walk into a room and there's only a chair in the room, okay, is the room empty just because there's only a chair in the room? Or are there other things that quote unquote room is composed of? The oxygen, the air, you understand? Carbon dioxide, the charged particles, negatively and positively charged particles in the floor, you understand, in the surrounding environment is not empty. Space is there and it's tangible. How do you think they can grab a quartz and chop it in half and chop it into fourths and chop it into... These are tangible things. It's just that people think invisible means not tangible or intangible. It doesn't. Invisible means that you're not able to see it because it's not being reflected through the visible light spectrum that helps you understand your realm. But if you have red and you have violet, that's just evidence of two different types of frequencies. Literally. It's just evidence of that. So if you close your eyes, does that rainbow disappear? No. It's still there. So red is evidence of a frequency. Red is evidence of what they call a specific range of nanometers. Okay? It's evidence of that, and all the way up through violet. So there's just your visible light. But visible light is not the only type of electromagnetism and photons moving in your realm. Because you go beyond those waves, all right, where you start speaking about ultraviolet or infrared, you understand? And beyond, where there's different frequencies that are picked up on using different technologies, and not even always technologies, different animals and insects that can pick up on it that you can't pick up on. So again, if a bee was here to tell me that there's a 5D, maybe I'll listen to them because they might be able to describe it. Because a bee can see ultraviolet. They can go beyond violet. All right? That's just what they're able to do. But if a human being tells me that, I'm going to have to ask you, first of all, describe it. And you can't describe it, so there's no fifth dimension. It's just something to believe in. What you're really talking about is heaven. Because if I say describe the fifth dimension, you can't describe it. So tell me how it feels. And you're going to be talking about some feel-good sensations. That's heaven. That's nirvana. That's all you're saying. It's just the spiritual community's way of saying it. You've been saying it for about 30 years. It's not something that's new, but it's fairly new as far as the grand scheme of how people were describing these places and states of consciousness. It's like we go to too close to the TV, or close to the TV. In the 90s, these little squares that add up to visual. Exactly, little pieces. Pixels. But we know they can, which is the example. What are you speaking on? Human, you realize we're all... I can't even do it today, bro. I'm fasting too. I don't know what the hell you talking about. I tried. Facts. It's heaven. Yeah, it's heaven. Does the soul go anywhere when we sleep? You travel. Facts. It does. You travel. You travel in or you travel out. Another form of blissfulness. Right. That's what it is. That's what they mean by we're going to the fifth dimension. You want to go to heaven. You just don't want to use heaven because you don't want to feel like you jacking somebody's style. That's the Christian shit. Give them their shit back. You know what I'm saying? We going to... Everybody ain't going to make it. That sounds really familiar to me. That sounds like the Revelation, book of Revelation. I'm the chosen one. We're the chosen ones. Then y'all are Christians then because that's what That's what Christians say. And they get it from the book of Revelation, speaking about the elect. That's what chosen means. Go look it up. Elect, select, chosen, conducted, gathered together. So if you claiming to be the chosen ones, okay, who chose you? I chose myself. Okay, you chose yourself for what? For what? What did you choose yourself for? Because the whole point of the chosen story was about some type of selection taking place for people to leave this planet. You feel what I'm saying? That's the bottom line. Everything else in between, yeah, you can rationalize and add in all that. But the bottom line is, them chosen ones got to lead the earth. That's what it was written. So you got to tell me where else you're getting it from then. Because you didn't create it. You didn't come up with it. So yeah, it's all heaven. It's all Christianity. It's all Islam. It's just different ways that it's been broken down. What you mean chemistry is made up? They get it from us. I don't remember somebody saying chemistry was made up. Y'all, somebody say that? Chemistry is made up? Did anybody say that? What happens when you dream about somebody you around? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean when what happens? Tua.
Why are you in our room?
Because I'm on live.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking to the people about different things they got questions about.
I just need to get my room.
Okay, come on.
But the door is like that. I'm stuck in here.
Huh?
I'm stuck in the door.
You stuck in the door.
Yeah, I need to get in here. I can't use it in here.
Girl.
You want the door?
It's a speaker right here. Go ahead.
This is so favorite room.
What's that?
It's a toy.
What is it? He's laughing? But yeah. Yeah, shit, nigga, me too, nigga. You bring me back to be a child. Hey, look, they got to give me a deal. Send me back to being a child and let me keep everything I know right now. Wow, I'll take the whole world over by the time I'm 7. Send me back to being a child and let me keep everything. Keep everything I figured out. Boy, this place will be in trouble. Are there rules to dreaming? There seem to be. There seem to be. There seem to be laws. I'm figuring that out as I go. It seems that you aren't allowed to use your phones and things like that, but I'm figuring it out. There seems to be, though. That's something that you can dive into yourself the more you begin to lucid dream, if you ever get into that. And you can figure it out. But it seemed to be, which is weird. But yeah, I saw that. You can't change your name and then reap the benefit. That's fraud. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Everyone can't dream. Dreaming is a God ability. What's my favorite book? I think it might be The Holy Tablets by Dr. York. Just because it just explain everything. What about the people that they're going to get picked up in a whirlwind and Revelation? Yeah, you do travel when you sleep. You know you travel. The whirlwind and Revelation. What's my thoughts on it? It's just, you talking about crafts. I thought I broke that down before. But you're talking about crafts. Somebody else was speaking about it, trying to turn it into an allegory. But what you're really talking about is crafts. Vehicles. Spaceships. in different ways they've been described. Peace, what's up? Everyone needs to check out Ashiana Deanne and her Voyager books. I'll send them in a PDF form to anyone who explains the nature of reality. Cool. Yeah, Dr. York, the Holy Tablets. You can get it on PDF. It's long as fuck, but it's loaded. It's loaded with everything that these conscious people is trying to start talking about. It's loaded. And it got prophecies in it too. It's a heavy book. But you can get it for free online, PDF. Dr. York, Holy Tablets. It should say something like the Reptilian Project. I don't know why they said the Reptilian Disclosure Project. Facts. What about the ideas of incubi and succubi invading our dreams, especially when we are practicing semen retention and trying to hold everything within? Oh yeah, that's bro. Especially if you practicing semen retention, you're an energy vortex. I don't know why they don't explain that to y'all. Like semen retention is one thing, but to retain it means that it's still present and there's energy that comes from it, right? So even if you start the process where they do stuff like edging, they talk about edging, where you start the process of a release or an orgasm or a climax, just because you say you didn't release, that doesn't mean that energy wasn't there, that electromagnetism wasn't still spinning. And they can sense that. So they come and like, yo, let me get some of that. They want some of your energy. So if you don't have a psychic defense, a lot of this stuff, doing all this stuff, you don't know what you're doing. So they'll come. Why? Because you're a food source. Unless you have a psychic defense, and that takes work. You can't have fear, and even still, they might still fuck with you. That's just what they do. I don't know who told y'all what, but you don't really. The most you can do is prevent or stop the environment from persisting that allows for them to come and say, yo, this is a place I can come to shop. But them motherfuckers still fuck with people. They fuck with people who holy. They fuck with people. They fuck with monks. But they're more apt to fuck with you for two reasons. For one reason, if you're already in the vibration or frequency that is emitting a certain degree of electromagnetism that they can sense and feed off of. Siphon is the word. That's one way. Or you're so powerful and you're abstaining and you're doing all the right stuff, I've been doing all the right things. Yeah, then they want to see if you'll fall. Because if you'll fall and release to them, oh yeah, it's a bigger hit coming to you than it is to a motherfucker who just releases every night. They can still get a little energy off of them, but let the motherfucker who trying to do it the righteous way, let the motherfucker who trying to send that energy up to his crown, is more energy on his way up to the crown. They'll still try to grab that shit. It's food. Consumption. You understand? So have a psychic defense, nigga. Like, okay, you got to decide that you can control what your penis responds to. And niggas be having a problem doing that, but you have to figure out that you can control that and control what you respond to. You know what I'm saying? And you can do that in your daily life. And it's harder for people now because you got social media, everything that's on here. You understand? Even if you around in the clubs and stuff like that, everything that you have access to that say, that look good, that look good, that look good. And you're consciously responding throughout the day. And then you have all these thoughts in your mind as you go into the idle stages where you resting. And that's why most people use those time periods to, masturbate or whatever, because everything is down. It's downtime, literally. So for the person who is doing that every day, that's energy for them every day. But if you have a psychic defense, you can ward them motherfuckers off. They'll stop fucking with you after a while. And why am I telling you this? Because they used to fuck with me. But after a while, they get tired. They stop fucking with you. They say, this nigga ain't gonna never break. This nigga don't break. He don't. You know what I mean? And what is breaking? Breaking is, for one, having fear. For 2 is submitting. When you go into the sleep paralysis stage, is if you submit, then they'll get more energy. And a lot of people submit and they don't know what submission is. So what happens is they'll wait until sleep paralysis subsides. They'll wait till it goes away. But what just happened is you just got drained of something. So I teach people how to get out of sleep paralysis when it comes on. I tell them how to wiggle their toes, move their hands around, whatever. You understand? Control your breathing and get out of the trance. Because especially if you feel something coming on to you, but a lot of people, what happens is your curiosity takes you over or your fear takes you over, and you know, you think, oh, nothing happened. No, nothing happened to your body as you think it is, but something did happen. You understand? So what's happening is these people see the human beings as food, and they prey on them. And human beings' release of energy is food for a lot of different other life forms here. You understand that? It's not nothing spiritual or spooky. They're just a different life form that the scientists won't tell you about. But they're here. I wouldn't say sleep paralysis is the door to astral travel. I really don't know why Joey taught that, because a lot of people grabbed hold of that without him really explaining it further. I wouldn't say it's the door to it. However, it is next door to it. Meaning, you can experience sleep paralysis. You don't bring on sleep paralysis to yourself. It just happens. You can experience it. And if you learn to control your body in that stage, then, you know, you can become more autonomous when it comes to your travels. But the projection part is actually pushing yourself out of your body. You know what I'm saying? Which is a whole different conversation. It's not even just being able to control your body. It's being able to activate something that projects you. So it's next door to it as far as you getting familiar with something that's not just right here in front of you. You understand? So it's next door to it. I wouldn't say it's the door to astral projection, because a lot of times when you're experiencing sleep paralysis, most of the time you're surrounded by lower vibratory beings. You understand? So even just walking out of your body, if you had the ability to do that at that time, it'll be more dangerous. You know what I mean? But that's just the reality. However, you can still learn your body. So what I tell people to do is, if you experience sleep paralysis, for 1, don't submit. For 2, learn how to cause it to cease. For 3, start being familiar with your body. Become familiar with your body. Raise your pinky up. Raise your middle finger up. Raise your thumb up in your brain. And start being able to lift your arm up, and you will see, wait, I have another body. So that may have been where he was going with that. You understand? But the reality of that is, it's more dangerous in the sleep paralysis vibration because of how many beings are right there in that vibration. You understand? And most of the time, people are encountering incubi, succubi, demons, all kind of interdimensional beings right there, because that's right there where they at. But the more you start shifting dials on that radio and you say, I want to project outward, you could still end up in a lower vibratory realm, but your projection ability, it actually causes you to go into higher dimensions, as you will say, or higher frequencies. You understand? So the bottom line is, they're right there. Those beings are right there. So you have to be cautious of that. Not afraid. I teach people, don't have fear. You understand? Just be cautious, though, because that's when you start dealing with the fact that something could latch on to you, and it's hard to remove those beings. When you have astral parasites, they latch on. And I've encountered this before. It's hard to remove them. It takes time for an adept to remove these beings. So all these things sound great. They sound like something that's exciting, and they are exciting. It's just you really want to learn more about what it is before you just jump into it. So sleep paralysis is an introduction to the fact that you have another body, and that there's more to this life and this realm than just what you call 1, 2, 3 reality in front of you, or the body that's experiencing it here. You understand? The more you learn about it, the more you become familiar with it. I always snapped out of it by fighting it. I always felt my soul was still traveling while my body was trying to move without it snapping back in. Exactly. It hasn't connected back. Your central nervous system has to reattach. You understand? Because you travel literally and shift consciousness. So when you travel back here into this frequency, then yeah, it has to rearrange itself. It has to resettle. And when it does, that's when you can move your body again. It's simple. If you look into it scientifically, say, what is sleep paralysis? Right? They'll explain it to you without spiritualizing it. Now, it's only a certain degree that they know, though. Because a lot of them haven't experienced what y'all experience. Scientists try to explain what people are going through, but a lot of times they haven't experienced it. Like deja vu. That's another thing that happens where the brain is experiencing something. Your consciousness, your soul is experiencing something, and the scientists try to say, well, maybe this is a memory you thought was a memory. No. I think we're wise enough and conscious enough to understand the difference. That we saw this already. This has happened before. We were right here in this exact moment, in this exact time, doing the exact same thing. Somebody next to us said the same exact thing. That's not a memory that we thought we had. That was a glitch. That's why they put it in the Matrix movie, where that cat walked across, I think it was twice, in one of the scenes. He said, deja vu. And they said it's a glitch. You understand? I remember I was floating in this world. There's a bunch of TVs playing events and situations, and I was flying around looking at them. I had sleep paralysis when I was 12 years old in the Matrix. I probably didn't see him. I get deja vus always. Me too. I was with that nigga young boy in the Astro when I was playing the role of his mentor. Thought it was interesting because I don't even fuck with bro for real. So this happened to me as a child. Why did this happen to me? The sleep paralysis? Are you asking why did the sleep paralysis happen to you? How do I become aware in my dream instead of letting it play out? That's the science of lucid dreaming. I got to do a class on that. The science of lucid dreaming is simply just being more aware of your surroundings while you're awake or in beta state. Before you go to the delta state, start paying more attention in beta state. You understand? Pay more attention to what you're doing daily. You know, strengthen your intuition. If you feel something, listen to it. All right? When you're watching something, pay more attention to the angles of the cameras. Just everything is details. The more attention you pay to detail is the same answer I give everybody who asks that question. And it always is the answer that helps them. But the more attention you pay to detail while you're in beta state, the more you'll take that same ability to pay attention through alpha, theta, and down to delta, excuse me. You understand? And when you go into that state, you'll say, wait a minute. And it might not always happen immediately, but eventually, the more heightened your senses become as far as paying attention, you'll say, oh, this is a dream. And you'll start doing more in your dream. Then you'll start learning that that's a school, a place where you can learn. And start asking questions. Manifest people, have conversations with them. Fly, study, go places. Pay attention to, when you're in a dream and you're lucid dreaming, get down and pay attention to the blades of grass. Get up close on things in your dreams. And touch them and see like, yo, this feels like wood in real life, because it is. It is wood in real life. A good movie to watch that explains the interdimensional reality that's associated with the dream world is Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Because in some of the realms they went into, it was operating like real glitchy. Like you had lights moving through the streets that would look like they belonged to cars, but there was no car. That's how your dream worlds operate sometimes. Sometimes they're not stable fully. You understand? So watch that movie, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. When you dream, do you meet souls you know in real life? I do. I tell you, I'll summon people to get information. I'll tell them to come. I'll call them forth, and they'll come forth. And one thing you'll learn is them folks cannot lie to you in them dreams. They can't lie to you in the dreams. A lot of clarity I get comes from dreams. Because I go to the dream state on purpose, and I'll pull somebody forth and be like, yo, did you do this? Or what happened with this? Or tell me about this. And they'll get to talking. And they'll tell on themselves. You understand? It's a superpower. Lucid dreaming is a superpower that it's not fake. It's not something that is spiritualized. It's not something that's been metaphysicized. It's reality that you can dream and be aware that you're in a dream state. So they don't teach that much either. It's real though. I seen a dragon in my dream. Me too. I seen a lot of dragons in my dreams. Another thing is I'm not a dream interpreter either. I don't interpret people's dreams. If they wanted me to see it, I would have been there. That was for you. Whatever it was that came through, they wanted y'all to see it. So I don't even listen to people who trying to tell me what my dream mean. What the hell? I'm just telling you my dream. How you gonna tell me what my shit mean? I'm trying to figure out what it means. I wouldn't say you gotta quit. I wouldn't say you gotta quit smoking weed to lucid dream. I wouldn't say that. I know people who can lucid dream while they still smoke. It just depends on the person. But again, you don't need to smoke. You don't need to smoke weed. You don't need to do none of that shit. I don't do it. So if you're looking at the example of the things and seeing somebody as an example, you could use me as an example because I don't take shrooms or weed or none of that. And I'm telling you, the type of experiences I be having is spectacular. And I don't do any of that stuff. How do you induce lucid dreaming? It's different ways. It's different. You could go into a meditative state when you're getting tired or restful, right? And you can say, I know this is a dream. A mantra. I know this is a dream. I know this is a dream. You can say it out loud or you can think it. I know this is a dream. I know this is a dream. This is a dream. I'm dreaming. I know this is a dream. And the more you do it, it's a subliminal resonance. You know what I'm saying? It's registering subliminally. And when you get into the dream, you will be either saying it or thinking it. And then you be like, wait a minute. I was just laying down. Okay, now I'm at this boat. I'm dreaming. And then it gets fun from there. You understand? It's limitless. The dreams are limitless. Well, to a certain degree, because again, there's some laws that I've been running into, like the phones and stuff like that, where they got some stuff set up that you can't go beyond. But I've been figuring it out. Righteous breath work for sure. Another thing you can do is stay awake when you get tired. But again, I have to advise that carefully, because if you work and stuff like that and you got to drive, no, don't do that. But if you might work from home or something, yeah, stay up. When you get tired, stay up. You say, I'm sleepy. Okay, stay up longer. Move around, go outside. And what you'll start wind up experiencing is you'll start slipping into theta while you're awake. You ain't ever experienced that before? Sometimes some of it might have happened to you naturally. You were talking to somebody and then it happened to me on Clubhouse one day. I was talking, I had been teaching for 13 hours straight. 13. I had been teaching for 13 hours straight. This was before they allowed you to save your replays. And after a while, I was just talking and talking. I said, wait a minute, I don't even remember what the hell I just said, but I know I just said some heavy shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And you still talking. So you've been talking to somebody and you talking to them and you're like, yeah, you know, because that's, you know, the burden of it is that's the thing, you know. So that's what it kind of got to be when you ain't doing that thing. That's the word about it. So just remember to request everything you need to know about it. And so sometimes that's the life that you live in. Life is what life ain't what life was. They be like, yo, you good? Shit, nigga, I'm sleeping. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Because you are in two worlds. You're in two worlds at one time. You're in a world where you're talking to them, and you're in a world where you're slipping through theta, and you're about to go into delta, but the body like, damn, nigga, we ain't gonna lay down and rest? I bet. I guess I gotta stay alert. Stay awake. You feel what I'm saying? This is reality. That's where you have hypnagogic hallucinations. You ever been so sleepy that you hear shit? Anybody ever been so sleepy that you start hearing shit that ain't there? You like, I know I ain't crazy. Let me lay my head down real fast. You get so sleepy, you like a dog in your room. Someone's like, I know I ain't got no fucking dog. Yeah, I'm tired. Sleepy. You ain't never got that sleepy that somebody talks to you and has a conversation with you and you know it's just you in your house? Or you ever been so sleepy somebody call your name? You understand? And you look around and say, somebody just said my name. I know somebody said my name. It's in my memory. That's because you're in a different state of observation. You understand? And you're still consciously awake here, and you're teetering worlds. So if you ever awaken from a dream, and let's say you dream, this happened when I was younger. I had to be like 5 years old. I had a dream about Scooby-Doo. Like I was with the mystery gang. We was doing shit. We was solving shit. Scooby-Doo was there. Scooby-Doo! You know what I'm saying? Fun little dream. I woke up. That nigga was still in my room. I'm looking at Scooby-Doo in my room. And then I looked to my right, and then he was there over there too. So the image of Scooby-Doo was there. It wasn't really him sitting there. It was the image of him there. Has anybody awakened from a dream and you could still see the dream here? Has anybody realized that before? Like you wake up, you open your eyes, but you can still see some shit from the dream over here. How does that happen? The same way if you were to look at a light, and let's say you look at a street light, and you look at it for long enough and you look away, what happens? The image of that street light is showing up wherever else direction you just looked. Because your brain is taking pictures, okay, of places that you actually are observing. All right, so when you go into the dream world, you're taking pictures and you come back over here, and sometimes the image of that picture is still registering and you can still see it, like the light rooms. And it comes into focus until you fade away, and now you're back taking pictures over here. It's all about states of observation. You learn more about that, it makes more sense. It's science. It ain't nothing spooky. States of observation. That's why I can walk into the room and say, look at this nigga laying here. I'm so tired of this nigga. Don't ever want to do no fucking dishes, no nothing. You don't walk up, you don't wake up and be like, what you said? You ain't hear me talking shit. But if you was up, you would hear me talking shit. Look at this nigga here. Don't ever do no dishes. You don't ever do no dishes. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you. Even we got siblings. You don't know you got siblings, and you don't know what I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying? But if nigga sleep, he don't hear you. Why? He still has ears, but he can't hear you. Because he not there. He's somewhere else. You understand? Only time that varies will be like something like coma, where you're in a state where somebody could speak and you still can hear what they're saying. You know what I mean? But you go to a whole nother dream world, you be doing other shit. Then if somebody talks long enough near you, what'll happen is what they're saying might creep into your world and affect what you dream about. That ever happened to y'all? They show it in the movies a lot. Where somebody be dreaming and then something happening and it seems like it's happening one way, but it's happening another way because something is happening in the world that they're sleeping in, and it's happening and appearing in the world that they're awake in, which is the dream world at that time. You feel me? You ever went to sleep with the TV on and you have a dream about the movie that you're watching? That's what it's meant. That's how sometimes, even if they're speaking around you, even though you can't hear, their suggestions and their pieces of information can seep through and go into your world. And you trying to figure out what you're dreaming about. Hypnotic regression is another way that people are able to take people back through space and time, through suggestions and doorways that are invoked and presented to them through voice. You know what I'm saying? Right, just while we were taught not even to leave the TV on. For one, we wasn't raised up on TV. But if we go and we was around something like a TV, you don't leave that TV on. First of all. Second of all, I don't know why the fuck people like horror movies. I ain't never liked that shit. That shit is already tough dealing with these beings. I ain't trying to make it easier for them. People still be liking that shit. I don't like horror movies. But yeah, we used to cover TVs up. If there was a TV, we would cover that bitch up. They can't see. TVs, computer monitors, we cover them bitches up. all the way. Put a blanket over that shit. My mom used to call that shit the idiot box. We ain't watched the idiot box. What raises your vibration? I don't know how my sister sleeps with the TV on. I can't do it, but she can't sleep without it. Maybe it's like the fan. Sometimes it's like that noise going on. It's calming. Like if you're driving on the road for a long time, you got to have certain things that you're doing in the meantime. Take breaks, get out, go to the gas station. Truckers especially got to go to a stop. You got to do something. You can't just be driving all the time, because after a while you start getting hypnotized by the sound. You know what I mean? How people go to sleep with rain. I have a sister, younger sister, she's 14 going on 15 years old. We walked past her room, she had white noise playing. Shit sound like a motherfucker balling up static. And paper and shit. I'm like, yo, you could sleep to that? What the fuck? And she can. I don't know how. Same way you could be at a party and fall asleep. At a party with all the loud music, motherfucker still be looking to your right, the nigga is asleep. How? You know what I mean? Sometimes constant sound can hypnotize you or lull you into rest, like the lullaby. Lull you into a rest. You know what I mean? Shit, I'd have fell to rest or fell asleep at a party before. Y'all know I'm not used to saying sleep. I try to say it for the people, but we ain't grow up saying that either. Because sleep was like a spell word. We ain't say that shit. We say, nigga, I ain't fall asleep. I ain't going to sleep. I'm going to rest. We ain't even say nighttime. We said shadow hour. We reverse every spell that you can think of. So that's why I keep slipping up when I say sleep. Rest is what I really want to say. It's fast on my ass. I'm down to my high school weight, goddamn it. I think I done told y'all that before. I'm back down to that shit. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. We in there. I be doing my push-ups. Then get back into that martial arts. Sweet rest. Yeah, we ain't talking no good night or no. Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. Yeah, I saw you. I told you, don't worry. You look good. This shit a booster. I try to remember everything in my dreams like that. Yeah, it's just details, y'all. Pay attention. Life passes so many people by. It's like, I don't know if y'all knew this, so I'm going to let you know. I know this like might take everybody off guard, so I'm going to say it because I don't think y'all was paying attention. Y'all know that it's July of 2023. Like, do you know that when I say it's July that I'm saying this is the 7th month of 2023? Month. And it ain't waiting for nobody. It ain't waiting. Now you playing, you look good. Time is going faster and faster. Facts. Huh? I see you. What's that?
It's my shoe.
Chips? Your shoes? Okay. I told people that was gonna happen. Sometimes it's July. Telling y'all, boy. That's why it's finna be interesting. Cause they were talking about, I told y'all they were talking about this year. They were supposed to be the year everybody was supposed to be getting picked up. I was just at one of these events with the Sabians. They were saying everybody getting picked up. I'm like, bro. And it was funny because I was talking to one of my peoples because they doing it, one of the other gatherings, and that was supposed to be on the 12th. And the nigga that was at just one of the meetings was like, August 12th is the pickup time. And I'm like, bro, okay, so, what we finna do about? I was joking with a nigga. I said, bro, they talking about we finna get picked up on the 12th, nigga. We can't do the gathering. Cause like it's just gonna be interesting on the 13th. It's gonna be real interesting. I think it's awkward. If niggas say we supposed to get picked up on the 12th, and on the 13th everybody's still here, that's awkward, bro. That's an awkward time. I wouldn't even show up no more. I act like I got picked up. Shit. After saying some shit like that. Where the nigga FaZe at? Shit, he might have got picked up. He disappeared, nigga. Fuck. We knew it. We should listen to that nigga. Nobody knows. That's a fact. Nobody knows. Look, I asked them. I said, "Yo, where's it gonna be at?" Nigga said, "We haven't been given that information yet." I said, "Nigga, it's July. Do you know that every year August is next month after that? It hasn't changed since they started doing this shit. What you mean you don't know? We sit here in this bookstore, chilling, listening to you teach about oxygen and Jesus, but nigga, I'm finna go." Yeah, because you either really right or you really wrong, and either way, I don't like this situation. Yeah, August 12th. That shit blowing me, bro. 2047 when it's all closed. Yeah, 2043 is when it's over with. 2043 is when it was supposed to be, the shit supposed to be pulling off. My thing is, these are prophecies coming directly out the holy tablets. Right? Okay. So where we go? Nigga, this is 2023. We're 20 years away from the close. 2043. Where do we go, bro? Don't be talking about we gonna be picked up. Cause that gonna make me mad. They gonna make me mad on August 13th. They gonna make me mad that you teaching all these people like that, telling people everybody gonna get picked up, and don't even know where the fuck to send them at. That's gonna make me mad. I'm gonna be pissed off. I'm on August 13th, 12 a.m. I'm gonna be pissed off. Like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Can I ask a big question that might open a bigger question to you and our family? I don't know. That sounds like a Fed question. That was loaded. Nah, you can ask a question, family. I'm not going nowhere. I'm an Anunnaki that's supposed to stay to teach. Hey, good luck. I told them folks to let me know. I said, shit, y'all just let me know when y'all ready. Shit, I ain't even tripping. I'm like, shit, just let me know when y'all ready. Yeah, them motherfuckers tell me I can't go. I ain't going back and forth with them. I'm like, man, you don't move. Nigga, I ain't come here to stay. You don't get the fuck move, nigga. Move over. You can't come. You don't get your ass. What? What's your nigga move? Fuck over, nigga. Open this door. You don't see all the work I've been doing down here? What's up? Where the rolls at? Give me mine. Fuck wrong with y'all, nigga? All this work I've been doing. So I can't go. Why? Shit, go get your manager, nigga. Yeah, that's my people. Yeah, that's my family, nigga. Who this new nigga talking I can't get on here? What going on, Marduk? Fuck wrong with these nigga, man? Fuck, I don't stay here. Give my old body back. Fuck, nigga, you ain't know that was me? Yeah. This must be a new nigga. Shit, I'm telling y'all. Yeah, Inky godson. You talking about grandson. You're godson, nigga. Ain't nobody telling me I can't go nowhere, but I don't care. I'm blitzing. You don't make me know. I can't come? All right, bet. Stay right there. Don't make me know, nigga. Shit. You ain't gonna like that. Shit. All right, bet. I'll be back. I can't go. All right. Say less. What? The human says say less. Nigga, the human. All right. I got you. Y'all nigga wait another 1,000 years. I'm gonna build a whole nother machine, weapon, planet. I'm invading, boy. Don't leave me here in this bullshit. They can't leave me. They know that. Don't leave me, nigga. I'm what? Shit, nigga. These folks trying to spookify it. Nigga, y'all don't even know who we talking about. Y'all don't even know. First of all, they really looking at the children. They don't even think it's no adults. It's no adults. You don't even know that. It's like, we gonna get... I don't see no children out here. Y'all talking some we finna get picked up. Who? Bro. No, bro. That's not how it goes. They ain't gonna come to us. Don't you follow Malachi? Yeah. I bet. Come on. Nah, nigga. They don't see that. They don't do that. That's not how this goes. First of all, if you go and listen to what he said this shit gonna end with great balls of fire. All this we finna get picked up shit. I want to go get my holy tablets now. Now I want to read it for you. I don't know what they talking about, but I read it. And he said, nigga, we're leaving with or without you. He ain't say, and we're going to wait for you. Hey, we leaving with or without you. Why? Did y'all watch the movie? Y'all saw everything I put in the movie that's based off the holy tablets. He said, with or without you, nigga, we got to go. Fucking you talking about? It ain't about you. Nah, bro. They said great balls of fire. That way Pop said that it's going to end that way if we don't get this in order. Simple. Bro. Every vision I had, it was like 5 people that made it out of the earth before the whole realm was destroyed. Every dream I had, every vision I had, that's how it ended. I said, damn, everybody back out, watch out. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. All right, where we going? Shit. I'm not out here preaching we finna get on no crafts and go nowhere, because I know that shit ain't happening no time soon, because ain't nobody fucking ready. If it was gonna happen, they ain't coming to nobody, because ain't nobody able to be reached. Everybody out here in the world, ain't nobody even separated to say, all right, let's do it. We ain't even got the 144. Nobody ready. It's gonna be like 17 different Jesus show up and ain't nobody people ready. They gonna be like, bro, what the hell? Hebrew Israelites ain't ready. The Christians ain't ready. The Muslims ain't ready. The spiritual people ain't ready. Everybody that show up, they gonna be like, bro, this some bullshit. We done travel all this way. We told y'all niggas what to wear. We told y'all niggas what to do. Y'all still ain't ready. But what people don't understand is if you read this, think about it right this, right? If you read the stories, them motherfuckers don't care. They don't care nothing about we tried to, we were going to get it together. They ain't trying to hear none of that shit. In every story, them motherfuckers come through, do what they supposed to do, they dip, bro. They like, all right, on to the next creation. How to ascend on your own. I bet you do. Did you ascend on your own? Did you ascend on your own? I recognize that symbol, right? Did you ascend on your own? Shit, if it teach you how to do that, then that means, did you do it? Come on now. Listen, bro. Listen. You want to know why it's not working? Nobody listened. Nobody didn't want to listen. The topic is extraterrestrials, the end of the world, salvation, the rapture. There's different ways you can look at it. I know all this shit real. That's what's so funny. All of this is real. But all these folk done made it into such a joke that it's like, nah. It's all real. So don't think that when I'm joking about it that I'm saying it ain't real. Nah, they real. The shit is real. But nah, you can't do that. You can't play like it's real. Go Faye, what's going on, man? You can't play like you can't kick it. I'm in touch that. Listen, they were talking about the Anunnaki like it's some old shit in the class that I just went to. And they were like, yeah, ain't nobody even doing the Anunnaki stuff no more. That's old. So what we doing now? Neteru. I'm dead. I'm dead. That's the same exact shit. Like who taught y'all? Because I know Melekot taught that that's the same exact shit. The same. He said, we don't deal with the Anu. Basically, so you don't deal with Anu, you deal with who? Who now? Come on, nigga. Yeah, that shit crazy, bro. This shit is funny. It's hilarious. Cause like it's not funny. It's funny because it's not, because it's like, bro, this shit is serious. The government is announcing that there's a mother plane in the solar system. They finally even coming out and say shit, nigga, this shit gonna get too close. We might well tell them now. Because eventually, what they say, everybody gonna look and behold it, like Independence Day. And then here come all these conspiracy theories. See, Project Bluebeam. No. It's not Project Bluebeam. That's gonna be real. And they gonna hope that it's Project Bluebeam. You know what I mean? They gonna say that shit till they over with. They say, Project Bluebeam, big ass shit coming through. Project Bluebeam. Big ass beings get out that shit. Project Bluebeam. See, there's hologram people. Motherfucker take out some big ass warps. Shit you ain't even seen on Halo. See? Hollow guns is a hologram. See, we told you they trying to scare you. Blue. They get to blowing shit up. It's holographic explosions. I'm like, you take your holographic ass over there then. I'm running. Fuck you talking about. The fuck? Them niggas there to do a job, nigga. And if we still on the ground, run, nigga. And that ain't, you can't even run. That's a joke. If you still on the ground, when they show up, ain't shit your government can do. That why. Listen, do the math. Everybody with millions and billions of dollars, what they all trying to do? Get the fuck out of here. That nigga's family became a billionaire to leave. You want to become a millionaire to get some cars and shit. Them niggas said, we're going to Mars. We're going to Mars. Then they said, shit, hey, look, I got something for you. Put out this reverse psychology message. What reverse psychology? Tell them there's no such thing as planets. Tell them it's just a different continent. Tell them we going over the next door. So the motherfuckers don't want to get out of here too. Okay, bet. There's no such thing as Mars. Everybody looked around and said, what? Everybody with sense. The rest of everybody was like, you know what, that's right. There is no Mars. There's no such thing as Mars. Nigga, the planet we've been talking about since the beginning of time? Lamu? There's no such thing as a wandering star? There are no planets. We're the only planet. Bro, how did this happen to y'all? Somebody tell me. What? You forget that less than 30 years ago, they announced on Fox 5 that not only was there life on Mars, there were pyramids on Mars. I still got the footage. Them folks said there were pyramids on Mars. That's not Mars, because NASA didn't invent Mars. So if you only getting your information from NASA, God bless you. Because they didn't invent planets. They like brand new. We don't even know who they are. We've been telling y'all about Mars and other planets and worlds that you existed in and people existed in before Earth. Ardu. Eddie knew. Eretz. Tiamat. Gaia. Ki. We've been talking about this shit. Nigga, fuck. We had a name for every planet. As a matter of fact, the more you go into it, it's like there were 13 planets that were listed at some point in time. Then there were 12. Then it became 11 and 10 and 9. And now they say it's 8 planets. Bro, y'all, it's going to be 4 planets by the time 2040 get here. They don't want you to go nowhere, goddammit. They going to say, we leaving. They doing the same thing Nimrod and them was doing. They said they building a tower that can reach God. Them niggas trying to get the fuck out of here. Ain't shit them folk gonna be able to do. That's what I tell y'all. People say, what do you think about them shooting them crafts down? I said, I don't mean shit. They can't shoot the big one down. They can't shoot the real ones down. That don't mean shit. That's just all TV. Ain't nothing they gonna be able to do, bro. This is lit. I was like, we got the most technology and we the farthest behind. Because everybody else knew. Just go. If you want to know what's going on with extraterrestrials and angels, ask your ancestors. Don't listen to these new people. Ask your ancestors. They know. They were talking about it. They were like, bro, we don't know who them niggas is, but they came through this bitch on Thunderbirds. You like, nigga, Thunderbirds? Thunderbirds, nigga. We don't know what else the fuck to call it. It flew and it made a thunder sound. Shit, nigga. They talked about the stars and shit. The shit is real, y'all. It's real. Sometimes I wonder, I will say this, sometimes I wonder if they will allow me one day to actually record them. Because we got phones. I'm not even joking right now. Sometimes I wonder, this goes through my mind sometimes. Because I seen them up close. I show people the crafts. I really do wonder if the reason why I felt like when I turned 25 I was supposed to leave society is that I could be somebody that could just do that last thing where it's like, show them. When everybody's saying show this, show that, prove that, I wonder if they'll let me. If they can't and they don't, ain't nothing I can do. Shit, I know they there. But I wonder if they'll let me be like, hey, let me get a picture real quick. Let me get you on video real quick. Look, nigga, I can look. They just need to see. They ready. All they need to do is see, because they ain't going to do shit if they don't see. But what'll really piss me off, if I get that shit in 4K, I'm dapping niggas up. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing y'all they clothing. I'm like, look, nigga, here go. This is real, nigga, real life. And the motherfucker say CGI. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be thrown off. If a nigga say CGI or I'm reverse, whatever the fuck they be calling it, control opposition, I'm going to be mad. I'm like, nigga, this was recorded on my iPhone. You can edit on the iPhone these days. Bro, what the fuck did you want? Did you want to get on the phone and talk to them? They here. They been here, nigga. Them motherfuckers might live next door for real. They probably got a whole nother world set up here waiting for this time period to do what they here to do. I wonder who you gonna hear it from. Now, what's so fucked up, if the president come out and admit it, you gonna say it's fake. I don't know how, but reverse psychology works. If that nigga come out and admit it, be like, we are not alone. Whoever the president is by that time. It can't be Joe. He don't know what the fuck going on, no way. We gotta talk about it. You know, because it's aliens. It's people, it's the border. The border is going down. And we gotta watch for it. What, nigga? Nigga, we talking about extraterrestrial aliens, nigga. Yeah. One of these presidents gonna be like, hey, nigga. Trump almost did it, but he couldn't. He wasn't allowed to. He was gonna do it. But they said, wait. Okay, here's what I'll tell you, because I'm joking a lot. Go watch this documentary called Above Majestic. Write it down and go. Matter of fact, if we have time, you know, I got to put my nieces to bed, all that. Then we'll come back and we'll probably watch it. But you got to watch Above Majestic. They'll tell you every role of everybody from Trump and everybody. And they tried to make it seem like it was just some movie, but them niggas was telling everything and nobody know about it. They put it on record. I don't remember what platform it's on. You might be able to find it on YouTube for like $4. Above Majestic. Meaning beyond just the Majestic 12 shit. Way beyond that. They told a lot, y'all. Do that, fam. Islam. Look, the word Islam. You can go and research the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Talking about the crafts. You know what I'm saying? Bro, it's here. It's already what it is, y'all. I don't think you can do something today no more. They were hanging. I think they shut that down, hypothetically. I don't know. I wouldn't know. I ain't no criminal. I think they shut it down, though. I don't know. It might be something like movies to watch or something with a number 2. I don't know, though. I never know. I just be guessing. 1, 2, 3 movies or some shit like that. .to. That's some shit I think. I don't know, though. They just me guessing for real. Shit. The pilots of the crafts are connected to us. They may be. Remember this, y'all. You're still human beings. So, at one point, you die. And if anybody's left, they'll survive you. Your children survive you. That's not even just a human being thing, that's life. Reproduction causes for life to continue in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So even if you think that there are some beings coming to retrieve you from Earth, it's like, that's still the reality. You understand what I'm explaining to you? Meaning, you can't just be waiting on somebody to come get you. You still have to do work while you're here. All right, so much to do, y'all. It's so much to do, but we gonna get there. It's just so much to do, and the reason why I'm so frustrated is because, man, like, there's so much time that went past and we didn't have to spend this much time. And now everybody trying to play catch up. You know what I mean? I guess because they see me coming out, they trying to be like, you know, I can do it too. I can master student, teacher shit. Bro, we don't have time. It's over with. All that teaching shit is really dead in the water. It's over with. All that debating about religion shit, dead in the water and over with. That's done. Every gene that needed to be activated through that has been activated. Now, there's more work to be done. So that's what's making me nervous. I'm like, it's no way, after all this time, the most people can do is just talk about religion. It's no way after all this time the most people can do is recite old religions. What is to be done now? Something going on. Something happening. You feel me? So that's what I'm on. Just know that. But I wonder, will they let me record on one day? And of course, I can't be out here in the open. You know what I mean? But I wonder. It's been times where I tried to catch the craft on the camera, y'all, and the shit didn't show up. It's literally been a few occasions. One was just last year, where I tried to catch one of the crafts on camera, and it didn't even show up on camera. Now, one of the reasons why I think that is because of the light pollution. That could have something to do with it. I do remember one of the occasions was like, if there were no lights out here, all these lights we got in these cities, I would have been able to catch it. But it swooped down, stopped, it went back. You know what? You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to have my Umi upload the footage that she caught with my brother of 3 crafts that came down. They stopped. They started blinking. They spread it out. And one went, then the other went, and the other went, and they disappeared. They caught it on camera. But she had an Android, so when she tried to send it over to my phone, it didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm going to have her upload it and maybe copy it from YouTube. I can download it from YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? And then I'll be able to show y'all. Because I've been telling y'all about that. We still got that footage. You feel me? So I got proof of a lot of shit. Only thing I don't have is like them motherfuckers on camera. I don't know why they won't just be like, bro, let's just do it, bro. Fuck all that. You know we out of time. Shit, just show them. Just show them. That's what I be saying. Just show them. Fuck it. Because most people ain't going to believe the shit no way. Just show it. Show yourself. Just show yourself, man. Fuck it. But I know it ain't that easy because you be done did that shit and the government being like, shoot them down. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's levels to this. I told people the reason why it had to be worked out a certain way even in the book of Revelation. God just can't come down to earth. God can't just come down. They trying to play like he can. No, they can't. It's going to be a war. If it ain't going to be a war, then why is it literally a war written in book of Revelation? Chapter 19 and chapter 12. They talking about a war. They ain't going to just be able to come down and be like, all right, y'all, let's come on. The USA going to be like, come on. All right, bet, stay right there. Stay right there. Stay right there. This shit is real, though. Sound like I'm joking, but I'm dead ass for real. They can't just come into the atmosphere because they'll get shot down or shot at. It's unfortunate, but it's real. Shit is real. I see you, family. Anybody got any other questions? Hopefully they show when you do the source video. They've been showing. I'm just talking about like show themselves, like nigga. But they really can't. I get it. I get it. It makes sense. Everything makes sense. They really just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? But they can come to certain people like they've been doing. But they can't just do no grand presentation without it being a war. Because the government's scared of them. They really do fear them. Speaking of the source music video, everybody that's on here, do take a second or two, send a donation to that Play for Change Cash App. They hating on me, y'all. They ain't let me doing badges no more. They hating on me, y'all. They don't let you type in my name for the music on Instagram. If you type in my name, my music don't show up. They hating on me. They won't let me do badges. They won't let me do Reels Play or Reels Pay. The bonuses that I used to get for them views. Ironically enough, when I start getting millions of views on my posts, they stop paying me for views, right? It's all right. It's all good. You type in my name for the music shit, it don't pop up. You got to type in the whole fucking song name. That's all of that is. How you gonna shadow ban my music? Like, that don't even make sense. You know, that don't even add up. You ain't adding up. They hating on it, y'all, so just know it's still a war going on, so don't be surprised they start doing bullshit, all right? Because we pushing forward, and the rest of the world is waiting. You know what I mean? So every time you try to put in phase one, they can be like, huh? Who? Y'all know who. Phase 1S. Phase 1S. Phase 1O. SO. SO. You mean source? Yeah, you know what the fuck I meant. They don't even let TT, the song TT don't pop up. Certain songs, they just dropping them one by one. They don't even pop up no more on here. I'm like, that's some bullshit. Because if I wasn't getting streams, maybe that would make sense. But like, I'm getting a lot of streams on the music. And now they choose now not to let it pop up. I'm getting a lot of views on the videos. Now they ain't paying me for views. So it's still what it is. I'm just telling you. It's still what it is. Don't get too comfortable. Now, if I'm making it up, go type my name in. I ain't making that up. We still trying to figure out why that. Same reason why when I was uploading my music, they was sending it to a whole different thing on Spotify. And the distro shit on YouTube, they had this other Chinese ass shit that pop up when you type in my shit. And we had to go to war with them people for 7 months. And some change to get them to be like, nigga, fix that. People looking at my shit. Who the fuck is this Chinese person? Fix that. So we can get all them streams. What are you doing? They were blocking. But then we fixed it. My homie went to war with them personally. They tried to just put her off, and she kept going. And they finally fixed it right before Source blew up, so we was able to see all them streams. You feel what I'm saying? It's a war. You can't stop. All right? Everybody who's here listening to me, look, I can do this, but I don't want to do this shit by my damn self because it get harder doing it by your damn self. I can do it by myself. You see the 100,000 at the bottom right there? That's on Source for Phase 1 music. If my homie didn't go to war with them and we didn't win that war, that shit would have said, whatever the fuck the shit said. I don't know what the fuck it said. and some letters that wasn't even, it was Mandarin or some shit. I'm like, why the fuck would they do that? So it's pieces that they war is happening on a spiritual level, and it's showing up in the algorithm. All right, they already looking for a reason to clip me. They already looking for it. That's why I don't be doing none of that other. I ain't talking about none of that other shit that these folk be getting flat for. I ain't doing none of that because we got to get there. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know what you mean by kick. Yeah, y'all got to walk with me because, like, this shit is what it is. But if you pay attention, you be like, oh, okay, you see. Yeah, that's some bullshit. So normally when you get on here, you see badges. I don't think y'all see it no more. Do y'all see badges? Do they even tell you that you can see it? They only let me. Then when I was doing the Reels pay, I was making money off the Reels pay. Shit, we would get like $200, $300, $400 a month coming through from just the views. And that was before the views. I had like 24,000 followers. Now, I posted that video with the submarine. That shit got 6 million views. They should have paid me. They should have paid me. They know they should have paid me. That was at least $700, $800 off that one video. Tomorrow, you got a violation. Then they going back to the same violation from old posts. I done disputed it. You understand? The shit ain't even up no more. That's how they do. So it's all good. Nah, I can't get the badges for some shit. The only thing I can do is a subscription. So if you do subscribe, of course, that comes through. You feel me? I'm just saying they just not playing fair. That's all I'm saying. I ain't crying. They just not playing fair like they always do. It's actually funny though. Appreciate y'all too. Yeah, that shit lame. Yeah, they won't let me get my badges. I keep appealing and shit. They won't give them to me. I'm like, well, what the fuck is the problem? Then what they would do with the Reels page, they would go into an old cycle that we already disputed and got handled. And kept reaching back to November. They were doing that in January and February. I'm like, how you reaching back to November? We already settled that. The video got taken down, everything. I'm like, damn, that's lame. But I told people, I said, watch, when them views start coming in, they going to try to snatch the shit. And they did. They snatched it. So I can't have bonuses and I can't do badges. Every time I try to appeal to badges, they ain't giving it back. And they know that. But see, that's the thing. When y'all would get on here, y'all were purchasing badges. It's just little shit. And you figure it out. You figure that out, you just overcome it. Get over it. Figure something else out. Same thing they did with the shadow ban. I had no reason to be shadow banned. I wasn't posting the shit people be posting. Only thing I kept posting about was Malachi York. How the fuck you shadow ban me for that? I've noticed it. This was about almost 2 years ago. I said, what the fuck? How is this shadow ban and all I did was post him? I said, oh, I see what they're trying to do. I figured a way around that. So, you know. But anyway, if you're on here, send a donation. It's coming in. Only thing I'm not doing differently this time, I'm not doing is I'm not announcing, you know what I'm saying, what it is. Because motherfuckers is watching, y'all. So it's like, sometimes you learn, okay, this happened, let me move this around, let me try this differently. This way. So we actually getting there faster. Because sometimes motherfuckers will watch just to watch and pray down on you. You feel what I'm saying? And I know that too. So I got it happening in sacred. Okay? But you can go to my story and you can see a lot of it being posted. But it's not the amount that people think they will be adding up if they go to my story. Art of war. They say if you make your enemy think you far when you near, and make them think you near when you far, type shit. They watching. Because source scares them. It scares them in tone. It scares them in sources. Everything I ever said I was on in one song. And it's pushing forth. And it's organic. So that's like, this nigga might blow. That's what they, every artist in Atlanta, every label, everybody is watching. They like, this nigga really might blow. And it scares them because I'm not attached to anybody. I don't work for anybody. I don't answer to anybody. I'm not to be controlled. And that scares them. You can't control a nigga like that. He gonna do what the fuck he say he gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? So Yeah, support that. Support it. Support it heavy. Shit. It's 5,000 that we raising. I tell people that we can send $5. That's to get more people to just know. Okay, some people like, nigga, I don't know. You send a donation. What should we send? I say $5. Send whatever. Send 500. Send 1,000. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Get the video shot. Boom, we roll it out. The song already taken off. We get a video shot. Do a rollout. Y'all know what a rollout is? I'm not trying to be funny. Some people may not know. But the rollout is like what comes with the song, you know, different ways it's being promoted, different ways it's being pushed. You feel what I'm saying? There's also other things that we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Maybe I'll post more about it in the subscription thing. So I'll keep you in the behind the scenes if you subscribe. But we'll talk about it. Yeah, it's like promo. You know what I'm saying? It's like promo. I ain't gonna give too much of the sauce though. I'm not. But just know it's working. It's working. So we had 100,000 views. That's thanks to y'all. I appreciate you. 100,000 streams, almost. I'm just speaking it already. I think it was like 96 now, 95, one of them. But I'm saying 100,000 streams on Source, on Spotify. So definitely keep streaming it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't listening to that bitch, I don't give a fuck. Stream it anyway. Shit, nigga, fuck these people. Fuck these people. And then you go to sleep, put that bitch on loop. Fuck these people. Stream it. And let that bitch keep coming in. Because what's going to happen is we're going to combine the streaming money with what we raise with the fundraiser. And we're going to push it forward. That's just reinvesting. It's what these people do anyway. What is the point? The point is, nigga, this streaming shit is a fucking hack. It's a glitch. They done fucked up. He said go stream so. That's funny. Yeah, Mini Reese. What is that? But yeah, man, this shit getting fun, y'all. It getting fun. How long y'all been here? How long y'all been here? What year did y'all meet me in? And y'all better know something real fast. Like, y'all not just no fans. Y'all better get that shit together before we keep walking. Y'all ain't just no fans. And I'm like, where are my fans from? And fuck all that, nigga. Well, y'all know, I know y'all to a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? When did y'all meet me? Some of y'all might have met me in 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. This year, 2019. Yeah, 2019 was rough. If you came in on 2019, depending on what side of that year you came on, that shit was rough. That was a rough year. I was on one. 2018, oh yeah, you been around. You seen this shit. 2020 was the politics year. I was on a whole nother one too. I was on one then. But Asia Irving, yeah, that was 2021, the year I went on tour. 2019, 2020, yeah, y'all been around. My 9th year, Carla. My 9th grade year. I don't think I know who you are. You gotta send me a picture, fam, so I know who you are. After Homeless drop. Oh yeah, that Homeless was an instant classic. Scared the shit out of me when I dropped it. Made a loud ass noise. I said, what the fuck was that? She was like, oh, it's a classic, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Look, y'all, I'm not, listen, I'm definitely arrogant. Let's get that clear. And I got an ego like a motherfucker. All right, boom, that's out the way. I still got sense enough to be like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? I'm not delusional, is what I'm trying to say. I ain't delusional. I'm arrogant as a motherfucker, and I don't give a fuck. And I'll tell a nigga that quick. And got a heavy-ass ego, and I use it. But I'm not delusional. So I be listening to my shit, be like, nigga, this is real good. Like, the albums actually flow. It's been a while since we really had albums. And I can really say, if you put my album next to any of these people, from Kendrick to J. Cole to, bro, folks, if they didn't know who either one of us was and they weren't biased, they'll be like, this nigga Phase One, whoever that is, his shit. Put my shit next to, put the Blood of the Lamb album next to Off Season. if you want to. Do it if you want to. Put I Came Through next to All Season. Do it if you want to. That's the only album I know. Shit, Forest Hill or something. But I don't know none of Kendrick albums. Pimp a Butterfly, I think. Yeah, put the Homeless album next to Pimp a Butterfly. Do it. Just do it. And people be like, You know what I mean? The shit just what it is. And why I'm saying like I'm not delusional is because it was real hip hoppers saying, nigga, this is classic. Real hip hoppers were DMing me. Big people was like, hey, nigga, that's a classic. I'm like, after a while, you just start realizing, wait a minute, you got to step back. And what I tell y'all, it ain't happened yet. So bear with me. None of this has gotten to my head. So I don't know how it look like on y'all end, but ain't nothing got to my head. Shit, we'll wake up tomorrow, then he got 2 million followers. You feel what I'm saying? He done went platinum or some shit. And I'ma still be on here doing this. It ain't got to my head. I don't know how to let it get to your head. The Homeless album. All of them really, but the Homeless album was like, it's just different. It's just different. I Came Through got a whole mood of his own. You can ride out to it. Blood of the Lamb is like every bit of spiritual that you can muster up. You know what I'm saying? Homeless is like, it's just sincerity. This nigga is sincere. He's a sincere being. You know what I'm saying? I listen to it like, bro, this nigga is really, this shit is amazing to watch. The Rising Sun is like, yeah, nigga, it's finna, Rising Sun is like, pour up a drink, nigga, it's on. You know what I'm saying? That's what Rising Sun is like, nigga, pour up a drink. All right, this shit finna be fun. Everything I told y'all was about to come to fruition is right here. We at the door. That's what Rising Sun is like. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been amazing, man. It's amazing to watch it. Even when you go back to old albums like Rivals and Double X and Pink Moscato, I'm like, yo, this shit is amazing. This is music for real. This shit is really music. It's art. You know, so I gotta drop that How to Love Again, cause I only uploaded it on YouTube. I gotta drop How to Love Again. That's an album too. I should drop that on all streaming platforms. That was real good. Man on Mars, as a fact, 2019. That's why I'm telling y'all, we about to really bring back around the 2019 type energy. The flexing, the stuff like that, we about to bring that around. And more people are here, so it's going to be like, you know, more attention on it. But we definitely going to bring that back around, the image, all of that. It's fast as something else. One more day, it is, bro. I'm feeling it with you. One more day, bro. One more day. Take tomorrow to get your water in, to congratulate yourself, do something, get something done, rest tonight, get up tomorrow, get up strong, do some push-ups, whatever. Get your water, get your orange juice, your lemon juice, whatever. You know, cayenne pepper water, mix it in, celebrate. You understand? Ain't it a great thing that you've done a few fasts up to this point, and you feeling this one, and you still can have that sensation of gratitude for your next meal? You still can have a sensation of gratitude, like you're going to be grateful to eat. You feel what I'm saying? All I can say is, regardless of all the jokes I made about like the lemon pepper wings, shit like that, you know, try not to pig out. You can do whatever you want to do. Still, you don't want to feel bad. You don't want to crash. You know what I mean? So eat something that's tasty that you like. I wouldn't even tell you that you can't eat meat, but we did say we leaving that beef and that pork shit behind. So again, you still can do whatever you want to do. But that beef and that pork shit, because that charge is right here on that table, say leave that behind. Now you're responsible for saying, check it. You feel what I'm saying? And don't eat the pork, don't eat the beef. It's a process. But yeah, I'm feeling it. This shit, yeah, it's doing what it's doing. Tell you, I'm gonna have to take a picture. I ain't skinny, but I done got all that weight is gone. And folk don't even think I had weight. That shit gone. That shit ain't, we ain't staying here. Ain't none of you supporting us, nigga. We gone, nigga. Fuck this. Quick question: why chicken is two animals combined? Huh? I ain't say nothing. I ain't say eat chicken. I said beef and pork. Cut it. I ain't listen. I know folks saying hell no to a lot of shit I be saying. I ain't trying to have nobody say fuck no. It's too early in the game. Shit. So I ain't gonna tell everybody stop eating meat out of nowhere. It's too early and everybody don't work like that. Cause if niggas say fuck no, we lost one. We don't need to lose nobody. We need enough people to stay on board that is spread because everybody focuses on it. That's why I keep saying do it together. You do the fast together, don't it? Ain't it easier to do it together? You do it together. Look, I'm going to tell you as somebody who been a lone wolf, it's easier to do this fast with y'all than it is to do it by myself. Because by myself, I would have been saying, shit, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I can do this next week. I can do this shit next week, nigga. No, we can't keep putting shit off. So lean on each other. Don't come in here with that flat earth bullshit. FaZe came back and got the ones who felt forgotten for sure. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You lean on each other, it make it easier. If it wasn't true, I wouldn't say so. And again, I'm a nigga that do shit. I do shit by myself. I'm a loner on purpose. They be like, nigga, you don't gotta be that alone. I'm like, shit, nigga, fuck. I'm by my damn self. You know how people be by themselves? I'm by my damn self. And I still know, it's power in numbers. So shit, y'all encouraging me. For one, you holding me accountable. And that's some powerful shit. I can't make it past day one FaZe. Hey, look, it's what it is. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You won't, but yes, you can. Just make a decision to. Simple. Can we eat fruit on this fast? No. No fruit. You can squeeze the juice out of a lemon or an orange and drink that. If you're really struggling, get you some lemons, cut them in half, pour you some raw honey on a plate, dip the lemon, and suck the lemon juice. Don't eat the lemon. It'll make you feel like you're eating something if you're really struggling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's somebody that I would want, eventually, I would want to be able to send people to. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, but I got to get enough people to be ready. Send people, like, if they got stuff set up for, like, products and stuff. But what I don't want to happen is that folks keep making this shit so expensive, niggas can't even afford it. That's just unfortunate. I would rather it be that instead of us having to sell products to our people that are vegan and healthy, we can send it out to them. Send it to the people. Stop selling it to them. That's what I want to happen, but niggas can't make that happen until everybody put their money together and start caring again. Then it can happen. So I ain't really holding nobody to that standard yet. I got to come back and talk about activation. Bring that question to the next live because we don't have enough time. Yeah, that's just disheartening. I know everybody got to make their money and shit like that. But it's disheartening that I can't send niggas. I know niggas don't be having a lot of money. People don't be having a lot of money. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want nobody to have to pay $100 for one little package or some shit just because you say they supporting black business. Man, fuck all that. Shit is still tough. You supporting black business, support the motherfuckers who supporting you. And stop making this shit so expensive. But, everybody doing their thing. But one day, the plan is one day, we ain't going to be selling this shit. We're going to be sending it out to the neighborhoods. That's how I know we really got it. That's how I know okay, now I can get behind it. You understand? Send that shit out. Fuck selling it. We got enough money behind us from the streams or whatever. Nigga, let's purchase this shit in bulk and let's send it out to these communities, to these specific people, and they're responsible for rationing it out to the people to make sure everybody has enough of whatever is needed. Then I can say, oh, I'm with this. Other than that, I'm not supporting just nobody's business. That's just a business right now. There's more to be done. So one day, hopefully I'll be able to work with these types of people. You know what I'm saying? Especially people who got more expertise in certain fields. So that we can get the shit out. So be like I said, one day my people going vegan. One day, but it's like I don't want it to be that they just get charged to be vegan. No, I want people to have the food that we need and send it out. It's enough money out here that we can do that. Don't tell me we can't. It's enough money out here that we can do it. And they got to worry about not being able to take care of their ration. You know what I'm saying? Anything extra, okay, well then look, you got to do that. But we can ration to people. And I'm not saying ration in a way that's like limited, meaning lack. I'm saying ration as in this family get this amount, every family gets this amount for whatever amount of people it is. So you got to have people in these communities that are in position to be able to make sure that happens. This shit crazy, man. I'm like, I can't be the only one that think like this. I can't be. That's why I look like I'm the only nigga like, there he go ask for money again. But I don't even see that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. We gonna get it. We're gonna make the money. We're gonna do it. We're gonna use it. And it's gonna bring in more attention to what we have. And what do we have? We have a streaming platform. We have the ability to send. We've seen people become an artist and become a multimillionaire and billionaire. Okay, so then, like Malachi said, he was like, yo, nigga, instead of just complaining about people who done made it and sold out, how about you make it and don't sell out? I just heard him say that a few days ago. You know, how about you make it and don't sell out? I'm like, exactly. Like that's the thing. People say we don't got help from it. Listen, you got somebody coming up saying, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. I want to help. I want to help, so let's get it done. You know what I'm saying? We can pop out shit. We can go big on them. We can do all that shit, but just remember the goal. The goal is the future. Our children, make this shit better, make it easier, put our people on better lifestyles, all of that together. So that we do it for the children, and then we pass it on to them. They take it and run. Simple. What else is it? What else is there? A trip to the Bahamas? That's what the fuck we live for? What else is this about? Nigga, shit is real. I'm on 1%. I gotta charge my phone up, y'all. All right. And look, boom. I still ain't got another phone, so he can't say that he raised money for a phone. Shit, I still ain't really got another one. Shit, I'm doing what I got to do. We're gonna handle this shit. We're gonna make sure it works. All right, so make sure everybody tap in, send a donation to that Cash App Play for a change, because it's still a game and we still playing and things will change and are changing. All right, and let's keep it going up. All right, we getting there quicker though than we did even with the movie, which is good news. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon.